Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Victor Isibo Reviews. First timers to the YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel, we help you with reviews of make money online and offline opportunities. If stuff like this is what brings you to YouTube, I want to invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on the bell notification icon, put it on all so that you don't miss any of my subsequent videos. And to my returning subscribers and viewers, salute, like in the military. It's a pleasure having you back on this YouTube channel. And disclaimer, I'm not your investment advisor. Do not misconstrue my videos as financial advice. This video is for information and education purposes only. Do your own research. I shall not be responsible for any profits you make or any losses you incur as a result of you interacting with my content. And now that we've gotten the disclaimer out of the way, today we're looking at qzinvest.com. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video for my counterpunch, because at the beginning of my videos, typically we interact with the website, and the concluding aspect of the video is probably why you're here, so you don't want to miss it, where I give you my personal opinion about the website based on all that we are going to see together here. And again, as I might be giving you some information that is not available either on the website or on the presentation slide as a result of my own personal research, all helping you with your due diligence. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you what I consider my 9 red flags about qzinvest.com. So make sure you stick around till the end. Okay, so we keep going now. Scrolling down the website, it said who we are. It said for more than 10 years, QZ Asset Management. I'm seeing some typo error here. Management has managed our clients' wealth and served them as trusted and holistic advisors. We are dedicated to helping investors around the world. Now, this company, they are based out of Guangzhou, China. So that is not an excuse for you to have such a typo on a professional, what is supposed to be a professional website like this. And they claim that they've been around for 10 years. Let us investigate that and see if we can ascertain that. Now, a quick whois check shows that their website was registered 2016, 19th of January 2016. The registrar is Namecheap. Namecheap is one of the cheapest registrars that you can use to register your website. And I think I would expect more from a company that claims to be a multinational. But that aside, what do you make of the registration date on a website? 2016. And let us go to the Wayback Machine and check the veracity of their claim of having been in existence for about 10 years, over 10 years. One thing that we must understand is that when a website, is hosted, it doesn't mean that activities start there immediately. And the current owners of a website, they don't necessarily have to be the ones that have been using it from inception. Look at this, November 2016, and QZ, this investment QZ, they were not occupying this particular domain as at that time. Okay, as you can see here, they said these domains, these domain names you are visiting are transferable. Okay, and they wrote it here that this domain name is for sale. This domain name is for sale. So as at 2016 November and even up to December, up to December of 2016, this website was available for sale. Okay, it was vacant and available for sale. Now, I could have been the first one to go and buy this qzinvest.com if I have the plans to start an investment opportunity. I will just name it QZ Invest because a domain is empty by that name. Now, this domain is the reason this company decided to call their business QZ Invest. Yeah, because there is a domain that is, vacant, and they will just decide, okay, let's just call it, let's just call our business QZ Invest so that the name of our company would match with the domain that we want to use. Now, people go to buy very old expired domains, okay, especially when it comes to investment online. Why? They want to give their business some form of credibility and legitimacy, because they know that some people would go and investigate the website and see that it's an old website. Then they, in turn, would lie that they've been existing for a long time simply because their domain name has been existing for a long time. People would forget the fact that, they were not the first occupants of that website. They just occupied that website recently. So QZ Invest actually entered this domain sometime around 2020, 2021 was when they entered this domain. And this domain has been existing since 2016. It has been vacant until they now got into it around early 2021. Okay? Let's keep going. So now we can tell that this claim of being around for more than 10 years is not completely true. They say what they do. They said, through our proprietary and award-winning BDI technology, we provide investment products and solutions to our clients across the world. Our innovative investment capabilities is among the best in the world. Say they have a CEO. They call him Blake Young. We'll keep going. We'll go to their presentation slide, which is more detailed. Let's just interact with the website for a while. They are still claiming that they've been around for over 10 years. Let us look at what their BDI is all about briefly, and when we're done with that, we'll go to their presentation slide. Look at a few key things, then I'll give you my counterpunch. Okay, they said they have artificial intelligence in asset management, and they said QZ management stock investment team. Okay, they say in a volatile market, experience is crucial. They're into asset management. They said they are into equities, investment strategy, indices, and other assets. So very quickly, let us look at their presentation slide, and you can see straight off the bat from here that if you go in with minimum is of course $100 for their basic, $100 to $900, and you can see here that on a weekly basis they are promising you a 3.5% returns. And if you decide to go in with $1,000 and above, you're going to be earning 7% returns per week. And there's more that is written here. So they use a stop loss of 50%, the weekly payout on every Monday. They said KYC is mandatory for withdrawal. Okay. And minimum withdrawal is $10. Withdrawal will be completed within 48 hours after application. Withdrawal admin fee is $5. And you're looking at a cap of 400%. The tenure period is about 52 weeks. Okay. Real quickly, let me show you something else before we counterpunch. We'll go back to their website to counterpunch. Now, capital redemption. These are the conditions for you to redeem your capital, okay? Because they pay you back your capital upon the returns that you earn. Now, they said if within the first 30 days you decide to recall your capital, you're going to forfeit half of it. That is 50% management fee for capital redemption. 50%. So within 30 days, you want to recall your capital, you're getting half of your money. And between the 31st to the 60th day, you want to recall your capital, you're forfeiting 25% of it as management fee. Within the 61st to the 90th day, you recall your capital, 10% of it is taken away. And from 91st day and above, you have zero management charges on your capital. Let's go back to the website. Let me counterpunch. Let me tell you some of the 9 red flags that I've seen with this opportunity. Now, let me counterpunch. First of all, you may have seen write-ups, press releases from Bloomberg, and of course Yahoo Finance talking about QZ asset management. Of course, those are, press releases. That's what they are, press releases. Okay, you can have your article posted on a website. It doesn't mean that that website that hosted that article that you paid for, it doesn't mean that they endorse you in any way. Okay, so those are just press releases. The first red flag I'm seeing here is the fact that Blake Young, who is the CEO of QZ Asset Management, I could find no digital footprints of him. I couldn't find any LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, or anything about this young man before QZ Asset Management. Nothing. Okay? And I could find nothing about the rest of the people on the board. Roger Sim, whether they exist, I don't know. Panjal Chandra, nothing on all of them. Julian, the mayors, nothing. I could find absolutely nothing. So if you could find them, of course, put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you could find. The second red flag for me is the fact that they claimed to have been existing for over 10 years. I mean, you couldn't have been existing for over 10 years and we're just getting to hear about you now. I mean, the online make money space is very, very trending. And anybody that's been around for a while, everybody who's interested in making money online gets to hear about them. Okay. So they haven't been available for over 10 years. Like we did a quick whois check of their website, and we saw that, okay, the website domain name was registered in 2016. Now, I can tell you authoritatively that from what we found out, the domain name was the reason they named themselves what they answer right now. Okay, they named themselves after the domain name because the domain name was created by someone else and they had to buy it. Like we saw that the domain name was available for sale as of December 2016. It was available for sale. I could have bought it, qzinvest.com, and probably name my company so as to tally with the name of the domain. A lot of people do that, buying expired domain, old domain names. Why? As a backup for their lies. I could float a company today, buy an old domain name of 5 years old and lie to you that I've been existing for 5 years. And when you want to investigate, you check my website, you see that my website was first registered 5 years ago. But was I the occupant as at 5 years ago? Nah, it wasn't me. I just bought it recently. Okay? So that's the second red flag I'm seeing there. Now, the third red flag is the fact that, honestly, apart from all that has been said and all that has been written, the truth of the matter is that the only way you and I know that this company makes money is by selling affiliate membership. Okay? They have MLM structure. That's the only confirmed way. Now, they talk about BDI technology, trading, digital assets, indices and stuff. Well, those are just messy for as far as you and I are concerned, because we cannot confirm or verify that such activities are going on behind the scene. The only activity that brings in money for this company that you and I can confirm is the fact that they have affiliate packages that everybody buys, and everybody gets a share of the commission. Okay. Now, the fourth red flag I am seeing is 3.5% per week, 7% per week. How sustainable is this? I don't think it is sustainable because I think it's a little bit on the high side. I think it's a little bit on the high side, especially the 7% per week. Okay, I'm looking at it like it's a little bit on the high side because we're looking at 28% returns on a monthly basis for 1 year for those that are going in with above $1,000. That's a little bit too high. And looking at 400% ROI cap, considering the fact that they are returning your capital on top of that, I think that it's not sustainable enough. Okay. Red flag number 5 for me is that these guys are trying so hard to discourage withdrawal. And it's a little bit curious and suspicious for me where they said that for you to recall your capital within the first 30 days, that you need to have to forfeit half of your capital. And they said within the 31st to the 60th day, 25% of it. Your capital, in short, needs to stay in the system for above 3 months before you can recall it at zero charges. Coupled with the fact that KYC is mandatory before withdrawal. So, for instance, if there's no money on ground to process your withdrawal, they could as well deliberately delay the approval of your KYC. Because the KYC gives them control over when you can withdraw your money. Now, we're talking about you forfeiting 50% of your capital if you want to recall your capital within 30 days. Okay, apart from you forfeiting that 50%, who told you that they're going to approve your KYC within 1 month for you to even be able to access your money? So these are, I believe, are deliberate withdrawal bottlenecks to discourage withdrawal. Like we all know, these schemes, they need cash flow. They want to internalize the money as much as possible because, come on, you are their only source of money. All those indices trading that they are talking about, they don't exist. So your money has to stay in the system for the system to survive. Number 6 that I have seen with this platform is the fact that these guys say that they are registered with the Asset Management Association of China. Asset Management Association of China, they are not financial regulators. We know the financial regulators in China, and it is the China Securities Regulatory Commission, the CSRC. So QZ Asset Management, telling us that they have AMAC registration, Asset Management Association of China registration. It's neither here nor there. We're not interested in that. That doesn't give you any form of legitimacy. The only thing that can give you legitimacy is you being regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission in your host country of China, which is CSRC. And as at the time of making this video, these guys cannot confirm that they have that license. So at the barest minimum, these guys are committing securities fraud. Okay? Until they are licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission, because what they are offering is securities. Okay? Now, red flag number 7 for me is that the person promoting this platform to me, mentioned that KPMG are their auditors. Yes, KPMG, the name of KPMG popped up, and they said that KPMG are their auditors. If so, then why can't investors have access to a detailed audited financial report? I mean, they should publish it. Let people have access to your detailed audited report, audited financial report by KPMG. That is not available. Okay? Red flag number 8 is that prior to 2021, this company was called Qianzi Asset Management. So Qianzi Asset Management collapsed, and in 2021 it collapsed, and it was rebranded to QZ Asset Management. Okay, so the name change was warranted by problems that had to do with premature folding up, and the resurrection, warranted a name change to QZ Asset Management. Red flag number 9 is my gut feeling that I have, come to trust over the years. When I just look at a platform, even before I begin to dig and have proof, my mind just tells me there's something off about it. Trust me, 9 out of 10 times, I am right. So these are my thoughts about this website. I don't know if you're interacting with this website. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And for your information, they are targeting the African market. Okay, they are spreading like wildfire into the African market because the African continent is always the target of many of these questionable, suspicious platforms who are looking to, find their ways into your pocket. Okay, so be warned, guys, and share this video with anybody who needs to see it. And of course, please subscribe. And let me see your counterpunch in the comment section below. Till I see you in the next one, I remain Victor Isibo. It's bye for now.